Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, this time with episode 85, and we are here outside of Dunbarrow Cove. And let's see what we've got going on here. Dolly has put me in contact with the famous black market fletcher Melowin the Mongrel. Melowin will be able to provide me with marksman supplies and training that I won't be able to find elsewhere. Melowin has asked for a place to practice her craft. I will find her in the main cavern of Dunbarrow Cove near the Black Wall. That's interesting that that is set as an active quest. Well, let's turn it over now to Morous, the High Elf, and let him figure it out. Alright, yes, well, it is probably better to put it in some competent hands rather than, well, human. So let's see what dear Melowin has to share with us. I did think we'd talked to her, but perhaps we did not. Or perhaps we have to see her when she's not sleeping. So let's wait for, oh, say 5 hours. And see what happens when Melowin is awake.
Good to see you.
Of course it is, darling. It's me. Alright, well,
met.
She looks like she's in business now. Let's see how we
Please,
are.
go
81.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Well, let's try that. We can easily obtain arrows. Some interesting ones as well. Alright. And
I offer the
this?
finest goods and lowest prices.
Spells. Oh, let's do it this way, shall we? And training
Knowledge is power.
in marksman. Of course, we trained in sneak, so we don't have space for that.
Be seeing you.
Of course, dear. But why are you considered an active quest? Just to show me where you are, but then you should be complete when we
Well
speak
met.
to you, no? Rumors. Well, we can ask her about rumors.
Prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know. But the ugliest is Breville. Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though.
Well, it's always important to be big if you can't be good.
Bye.
Bye. Well. Maybe these are just so that we can find them. Anyway. We're down to 675 gold, which means it's probably time for us to go out and look for things to steal. Or, shall we say, liberate. We still have quite a ways to go without having to worry about leveling. The other day I had the idea that it might be nice to just go find ourselves some trouble. Some nice little set of ruins to plunder. Perhaps even someplace like that right there. Ah yes, of course. One moment. Dee Dee, if you'd be so kind. There's a playful little creature here. Just looking for a big Dee Dee hug. Well, Dee Dee has found something else to play with. It's always good to take Dee Dee out into nature and let her run wild. All right. Of course. You're quite amusing. quite amusing. Potion of healing. Well, pity you didn't use that. Well, for you. Quite fortunate for me. Dee Dee, there is another playful bandit. This is the part what, dear? Where you fly against the wall and slump down as a corpse? I think you're right. As a matter of fact, it is that part. And you don't have anything fun to share with the class, so... well, you just lie down there. Fort Strand. Well, Dee Dee, what do we have here? First, let's find ourselves a torch. Actually, we should be a bit sneaky, as we're trying to improve that particular skill. Let's see here. Just for fun. There we are. A dog. Thank you for my steel arrow. Didn't realize it was a retriever. Alright, nothing exciting there. Let's step through. Fascinating. Hello. No, that was slightly off center. Well, not bad. No, actually, that was the best I could do. Was it good enough? It seems like it was good enough. Well, as they say, right between the eyes, or right on the nose. Thank you so much. Did you have a weapon you wanted to share? A silver dagger? Oh, all right.
What's that?
Well, it was a silver dagger. I'm not sure. Who's asking? And from where are you asking? Disembodied voice? Oh, hello. Oh, a little high and to the right. That's a bit better. I would say... oh, apparently he's having a bit of a seizure or something. Maybe rabid. Dee Dee doesn't believe you're correct. My money's on Dee Dee. Dwarven bow, dwarven dagger, steel arrows, we'll take those. After all, you won't be needing them anymore. Chest has potion of cure disease and a potion of cure healing. See you soon, Dee Dee. Alright. That's where we came in. This is where we were heading. Another steel arrow for us to play with. That sounded, yep, like a mud crab. That? What? Am I shooting under the mud crab? The drop on these arrows is spectacular. And the mud crab had a lockpick, so apparently it was actually a bandit. Sneak has improved. Excellent. Up to 65. So our agility should do rather well this time. Let's see. There we are. Aim quite a bit higher than you expect. Chest easy. And 7 dwarven arrows. 17 gold and a repair hammer. Quite nice. I mean, it's not going to put Dee Dee through college or anything, but Beats a sharp stick in the eye. Now, there doesn't seem to be really much to do here. That's quite annoying. There we are. Well, don't expect a good review for Fort Strand. The loot was not... Wait. Chance to redeem itself? One would think one might investigate the arrows coming from the darkness and pounding into one's skull. Silver claymore, or, well, at least pinning one in certain places. 3 steel arrows, and not much else. Chest here has 34 gold, quite nice. And just a little hole in the wall with another chest with an average lock. $25 gold more, and off we go. Pressure plate on the floor. Rat just wandering without supervision. It is quite dark. Well, I would kick on a light spell, since we can't use a torch with the bow, but I do want to work on our sneak, and I think that would not help. Ah, yes. Noticed just a little too late to not set it off, but soon enough to not really be bothered by it. Well, that's fascinating. Quite fascinating, really. Let's see here. Just shoot the arrow and catch it, so we don't really lose it. Let's see what these doors go to. Fort Strand Great Dome. Well, we will be the judge of the greatness of this dome. Oops. Well, that went much better. DD. Oh. Timing is quite a bit off. Oh, sorry, DD. Yes, of course. Someone's grumbling in the other room. Firing steel arrows, no less. I'm not entirely sure I didn't just hit DD myself. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, it sounds like you have something in your throat. 2 silver bows, 16 steel arrows. We'll take the arrows. The cuirass will leave. Too heavy to be worth taking. What do you have? A dwarven shield and a dwarven longsword. How are we on weight? 277 out of 394. Well, in that case, Mages, Fighters, Greaves. Interesting. Spell absorption, 14% on self. We'll definitely take those. Oh, and Orcish cuirass. Excellent. And boots. Repair hammer, steel arrows. Well, I think we are moving up in the loot category. Or at the very least, on the loot table. Rock Shatter. When the vow breaks. I've come across an unusual mace named Rock Shatter on the body of a Nord. The mace has a worn inscription on the haft reading, "To Maeva and Bjalfi in honor of your union." I should hang on to this weapon, as I'm sure Maeva will want to know her late husband's fate. Oh, this was Bjalfi. Well, 39 gold, Orcish greaves and cuirass and boots. Let's see what insignificant things we might be able to leave. Oh, I think the armor is worth more than the silver claymore for certain. And the silver dagger as well. Rock Shatter, blunt, one-handed, shock damage 11 points, weakness to shock 20%. Nice combination. Bravil shield and cuirass, we could lose those at some point. Orcish boots, not a bad bit of coin for their weight. Well, it may be time to switch to the Kvatch cuirass and the Mage's Fighters Greaves. That's curious. Oh, because I did the very wrong thing. So we want the Kvatch cuirass and Mage's Fighters Greaves because pants. Yes. And, well, although they may not be the best in armor, they certainly do help to carry things. Oh, we don't have our feather boots because we put away all of our fascinating. Put away all of our stolen items. Hard, you say? There we are. Flawless ruby and 20 gold. Wonderful. Now, here we are. Nothing spectacular. Wonder where we find Maeva. I don't believe this is where we came from. Although, I could be wrong. Perhaps I got turned around. Well, if we find more bodies, perhaps it will jog my memory. No, I don't recognize this. Oh. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Let's see what we have here. Elven arrows, excellent. By 4 and 40 gold. crate has nothing of interest. And there is a chest up here. 25 gold and a repair hammer. You know, we should probably take a look at what we could repair with one of these hammers. Blade of Woe, Dwarven Bow, Dwarven Longsword, Elven Bow, Orcish Boots. There we are. Only a journeyman. Yes, yes. We can't quite repair magical items, but we are getting closer. And closer to level as well, so let's be about it. This place isn't going to loot itself. I think we can make that. We'll jump the last one too, as I don't have great faith in the cracked wood. Oops. 2 torches, we can take those. I did not even see that door. Iron helmet, iron cuirass. However, I do feel... No, I didn't miss something going this way. Let's head back to that other branch by the door where we were just about ready to leave when noticing this. Alright. I know we've checked that chest. Go around the spiky ball. Down the hall. And hang a right. Head towards the random fire on the ground. So there was some way down here, which perhaps had we fallen into that cavern, perhaps this would be the way out of that. Not entirely sure. Although it looks like we could, to some degree. Well, we can certainly navigate across. And see where this goes. Hopefully to more and better loot. Barrel has 2 torches. We'll take those. Alright. Still a way down. Here's a chest with 5 silver arrows and 16 gold. Nothing hiding back in the darkness. Still quite a ways down. Oh, and a dog. Sorry, dog. Yes, of course. Growl. Strong potion of healing. We'll take that. 15 gold and a repair hammer. So we are at the bottom of this chasm now. Suppose we could ask for our arrows back. Thank you. Wait, only 1. Both, please. Better. And now we climb the obviously sturdy, completely safe planks placed here some unknown eons ago. And now we go back to the quote-unquote Grand Dome. Or was it Great Dome? One of the two. I'm sure it's whichever one sounds tackier. Dog. Chest. Alright, so let's take a look at our local map. I don't know that there's anything more fascinating to do here, quite honestly. Turn left at the dead rat. Ah, yes, there was this, but I don't know that that's rather impressive. Dead end. So across once more we fall, because jumping apparently is optional. Alright, once more from the top, this time perhaps jumping when asked. Just to mix it up a bit, try something different. Yeah, there they went. All right. And door. Ah, and back here. Whence we may escape back into the lovely Cyrodiilic air. And perhaps find some safe harbor for our gains. 7:21 p.m. Well, I suppose the best thing to do would be go to Coral. We can see, well, let's go to Battlehorn. We can drop some things off. Good torch, still working. And let's put that away for now. Into the hall we go. And there we are, back at home, able to put up our feet, see if anything hasn't been stolen. I think we can sell all of that quite easily. Rock Shatter we'd want to hold on to. Shadow Hunt, 4 damage versus, where's our Elven Bow? 5 damage. Alright, I'm going to put Shadow Hunt away. And the Bravil Cuirass and a shield. The God Helmet. A set of Orcish boots. And a cuirass. And greaves, just in case we want to enchant any of this in the future. Let's just put these away also. Ogre's Teeth being a bit heavy. All right. And while we're at it, let's pick up our feather shoes. I suppose we could sell these. All right. I think we will bring our journey to an end here, and we will pick up again next time, and perhaps go visit Rashida in Coral, sell some things, and see if we can't find someplace else to plunder. For the moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me on our journey. I hope you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe to Checkers the Human, and thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. I'd also like to invite you to like and share if you so desire. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please, please take care.